Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today is June 6, 2018 and we are working on a new project. I love Coleus plants and starting them from seeds usually take a long time and I kind of don't want to do that. So I found these at a nursery and I bought two. These are like $1 each. So what we're going to do today is grow them into larger containers so that when they get to a larger size I can cut them and then propagate so that I can get a bunch more. So these two are not quite ready for propagation yet. I just want them to grow a little bit more before I cut them down. This one as well, this one's almost ready, but I do want them to grow a little bit more so that when I cut them they'll still look pretty nice with beautiful leaves and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do today is pot them up and then allow them to grow a little bit, and then once they're reached a certain size that I need to cut them, then I'll come back and show you what to do next. So let's go ahead and pot them up. So these are what I'm gonna use, and then I'm just gonna get soil from my raised bed here. Okay, transplanting these is pretty simple. What we're gonna do is just gently squeeze the container here to loosen up the soil, and then we can just pull them out like that. And I'm not gonna disturb the roots. I'm just gonna leave them as they are like that, and then I'm gonna put them in here. You want when you use container, you want nice soft soil. You don't want anything that can become compacted, because then that would hinder the roots from moving around, so the plant won't grow too well. So you want soft soil that can drain easily. And then we just backfill. And there you have it. Now you just need to give it a thorough water. Make sure that the water runs through to the bottom, and then allow them to dry before you water again. So that's usually the best. Okay, that one's done. Okay, now let's give it some water. Okay, we are done. So we will be back once these are ready to be cut for propagation. Alright guys, welcome back. It has been a little bit over 2 months now, and I have completely forgot about this video that we're supposed to do some propagation with these Coleus. So as you can see, 2 months later it's grown quite a bit. So I guess this is the perfect time to do some propagation. You actually don't have to wait this long. I just forgot about them. That's why it's been a while. So today we're gonna cut some of these branches off, and then we're going to propagate them. And what you need is just a container. So this is just one of my planting pot. I'm gonna put water in here, and then I'm gonna cut a few branches off, and then I'll place the branches in here for propagation. And once they root, I'll come back and show you. So let's go ahead and trim some of these. So we'll pick this branch here, just cut that off. See here, and then we'll just clean the leaves off right here. So we'll leave that much at the bottom like so, and then we'll put it in this container. We'll do a few more. Okay, we'll do the same for that. Okay, here are some of our cuttings here, so you can see. Then I'll put it in this container, and then we're just gonna give it some water. just like that. Okay, and then we'll put it away where the plant can get some indirect sunlight, and then they will root. So we'll wait and come back once those are ready, and then we'll transplant them when they have some roots. Okay, and I'll just put the plant right here outside under my patio, away from direct sunlight, so it'll get a few hours of morning sun, and that's it. So we will be back soon. Okay guys, it has been exactly 4 days and we already have progress. Check this out. You see that? We already have roots in just 4 days. So we'll wait a little bit more because I want more roots to come out before we transplant it into soil. So far only one of the branches has rooted, so we'll put this back. Just make sure that there's water down there because it drinks the water up in a couple of days, so just refill if it's needed. And then we'll wait a few more days until there's more roots, and then maybe the other ones will have some roots as well, and then we'll transplant them. Alright guys, it has been exactly 8 days now and the plants are ready to be transplanted. Check out all these roots we have. So today we're going to put into a pot so that we can grow more of these. And here I have a pot that is ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the branches here. You can allow more roots to come out before you transplant it. But since we're transplanting some of these, I might as well do the rest of them. So we're just going to put them in like that. See, this one has more roots here. So you want the roots to be all in the soil. Don't let them get exposed. And these are ready as well. And this one as well. So they pretty much all rooted, and this one rooted all the way up here. Okay, and then just give it some water. That is all you have to do. It's better to put one branch per container. That way they can have a lot of space to grow. But for the purpose of this video, this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything in one container. But as you can see, you can do a bunch more cuttings. They're very easy. We have a 100% success rate on rooting these. So every branch we cut to put in water, all rooted. Let me go back and show you the original plant. They're much bigger now, so you can do actually more cuttings. See, these are the original plants here, and look at how big they are now. Look at that. So you can actually cut a bunch more of those, and these as well, and then you can propagate more of those. So from a few plants, if you keep doing this every few weeks, you're gonna get a lot of coleus to grow in your garden. So that's usually how I do this, because starting from seeds could take a very long time, and you have to start them very early in the spring. But if you didn't get a chance to start them early, you can try this method and get a bunch of coleus to grow. Alright guys, this is 8 days after the transplant, and I thought I'll go ahead and propagate more. So here's the initial transplanted plants. They're looking good, they're alive. So they will start to grow very fast once they get established and adjust to the soil. So there they are, looking very nice. And then the larger plant that I showed you, here it is. I cut a bunch more branches and propagated, and then 8 days later, there it is, more roots right here. So I will have 4 more here. And then here I have some more. See, those are all roots, and we have 4 more here. And then the parent plants will already start to put back more shoots, and then we can do that all over again. So let me go ahead and show you the parent plants. Okay, here they are. So we cutted a bunch of branches off, so now we can actually do it again. So once you cut these, they're like basil or mint, so they're very hardy. So as soon as you cut the top, the bottom will start to grow. So we have some bottom shoots here, and with that as well. So we keep cutting and cutting, and I would suggest that you remove these flowers here, because once they flower, they kind of stop growing. So if you want them to grow taller, just remove those flowers, and then they will keep growing. So I have been removing flowers for all of these here. Man, they look so beautiful today. So there you go, guys. Just keep doing that. From one plant, actually I have 2, but from one plant you can actually have a bunch more. See, those 4 would be ready, and then I have these 3 here. In very little time, it took 8 days to root, and then a few more weeks to start growing very nice. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video and try this out for yourself. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you for watching.